I think it applies to me in my life as well. I've noticed. So like, always been a creative person in the sense that I had lots of ideas, but then I started putting those ideas down on paper. I started writing when I was 15 years old. That was over 20 years ago. And just started putting my ideas on paper. And the fact that I kept doing it and I didn't stop doing it is why I'm here. It's not because I'm particularly special. It's not because I'm some gifted author or writer who just has an innate ability to tell amazing stories. No, you should. Well, no, you shouldn't. But you should have seen some of the stuff that I wrote initially. And thank goodness it was lost in a computer crash. My laptop crashed and all of that original writing was gone. I lost it. That first book that I wrote, it was 500 pages long. I don't know how many words it was. I count my books by words now rather than pages, but it was 500 pages long. So probably, roughly, I would say around 80, maybe 90,000 words, roughly. And it was destined for the trash heap anyway. So it was a good thing in the end that my computer crashed, because I then chose to rewrite that book. And the rewrite was infinitely better than the very first draft. I got better by writing that first draft, like that first 500 pages. Page 500 was actually much better than page 1. Page 1 was awful, terrible. I remember I started the story with something about the speed of light and how it was this universal constant and had nothing to do with the story at all. What the heck? But when you're 15 and you think you're all that, and you're a writer, and you're writing stuff, yeah, you're going to lecture everybody on the speed of light because you know things that they don't. You have to learn from those things. So if I could go back and tell my younger self anything, it would be to just never stop the writing process. Even, now the writing process is a lot easier in ways than it was then, because I waited for moments of inspiration. I would wait until I was inspired on something before I would write it, or I would only write the things I was inspired to write.